Hi everyone, I thought I would do a short video on how to simplify teacup reading by using one of these guys. This here is a fortune teller teacup and it has 32 tea symbols in it. This one has got beautiful 24 karat gold on it and gold on the saucer. Whoops. This saucer is a lovely little frilly saucer. They're not all like that. This is just particularly to this one and I just love the mint green. And what I wanted to show you was first how much tea to select. Now this here is just a plain black tea. This is my favourite daily drinker. It's called Assam. It's very similar leaf structure and similar taste, only a little bit stronger than an English breakfast tea. So whether you are using a tea bag or you are using loose leaf tea, that is about all the tea that you need, and you'll see it and you'll think, wow, there's nothing in there. It's a very small amount. It would be no different if you did a pinch of tea, like a pinch of salt or a pinch of herbs. So now let us fill the cup up and we'll let this tea brew between 2 to 4 minutes. It really depends on your tea and again how strong you like it. You see all these tea floaters and you're probably thinking, how on earth am I going to drink that? Real tea swells. It often triples in size from these tiny leaves. You'll see them when I come back, how large these tea leaves grow. So tea leaves that are floating, they will swell, they will sink to the bottom there like so, and you tend to drink the tea off the top of the water. So it's literally like skimming the tea across the top of the water when you drink loose leaf tea. Now I will be right back and I will show you then how we look at this cup for tea reading in a very simplified form. Okay, so we have drank the tea and we've got nearly down to the bottom of it. And this here is actually about 2 teaspoons of water. And that is actually too much water because if I swirl and roll this cup with that much water in it, it's actually going to tip all the leaves out. So you can either sip off another mouthful of water or you can pop down a tissue or a napkin and you can again tip just a little bit of water out until you have around a teaspoon of water. Now, don't go swish, swish, swish tip because you're going to throw all your leaves out. So what you're going to do is you're going to gently roll your cup. And by rolling your cup, you are going to not tip out all your leaves for reading, but you're going to have some there so you can actually translate. Then you let that cup rest, anything up to a minute. If you're talking, it doesn't really matter, or as long as it's had enough time to drain. So now let's have a look what's in this cup. Right, see, I haven't tipped out all the water, I only tipped out a little bit. So now I'm going to go in and we're going to read this cup by what the tea lands on. And a good idea is to have a notepad beside you and write the symbols down. So here we have tea on the man, tea on the moon, a bit of tea here, what's that under? It's on the ant. A little bit of tea here on the street sign, tiny wee bit on the actual leg of the dog. So what you would do is then go to your little booklet and you would look up in your booklet, and this is the booklet, of what these symbols actually mean. So we first looked and we found the symbol of the man. So we bring up our book. A man isn't always just a male symbol. It means strong, courageous, proactive, step up. In its negative, it can be dominating or can be another man. And all this depends on the context of your question. So we've got a man, which is strength. We then have a moon, which is changes or new phase. It's often around emotion. and how you are reflecting. We then have T on the ant. So we then go right up to, we start in the front, and we have ant, or some people might see it as the insect. And an ant means success through hard work and getting past the obstacles along the way. So then we also have T here on the crossroads and a little bit here on the dog. So we'd again look up what our crossroads mean and our dog. So there's our crossroads. So it says direction, choose your path, and you may be stuck in which one to decide on. And dog is about loyal, friendly people. So when we are reading this cup, we would join all these little sentences together. So there would tell me a strong and emotional male may reflect very well to the outside world. Lots of hard work it has been for him to come to decisions, but yet he's friendly and amicable about the decisions that he makes. And that is how you read a fortune teller teacup. I will put the link below. These are available in my Etsy store in many types of colours and varieties. So thanks for listening.